Tonight, attorneys for Metro schools admit some of the horrific allegations against a former middle school principal are true.
Those stunning admissions come in response to a sexual harassment lawsuit involving former JFK middle school principal Dr. Sam Braden.
News Channel 5 chief investigative reporter Phil Williams first uncovered the scandal. He's got the document that's sure to continue raising the eyebrows. Phil.
Well, that lawsuit was filed last month against Sam Braden personally, as well as against Metro schools. In an answer that was just filed, Braden continues to deny any wrongdoing. But in a separate response, the school district's own lawyers now tell the court they have no doubt that the former principal crossed the line. After News Channel 5 Investigates first exposed the allegations against the principal of John F. Kennedy Middle School in Antioch, Metro Schools Director Dr. Sean Joseph accused us of blowing things out of proportion.
I'll tell you what I don't respect about you, my friend, is that you like to try to create unnecessary narratives on very important topics to try to create this hysteria. You should be ashamed of yourself.
But now, in response to the lawsuit filed by 3 Metro Schools employees, the district's own lawyers have filed this answer, saying some of the most serious allegations are admitted.
Yeah, it's like pleading guilty at arraignment when you're first charged with a crime. You generally don't do that because you want to make sure the state can prove you guilty beyond a reasonable doubt.
News Channel 5 legal analyst Jim Todd says he's never seen a lawsuit where the defendants admitted to so much so early.
Generally, a lawyer will deny and demand strict proof to test the evidence through discovery before then going back and admitting anything, and they haven't done that here.
The sexual harassment continued, and I just couldn't take it anymore.
In the case of teacher Sanji Collins, the lawsuit says that after Braden's arrival at JFK Middle, the principal began making sexual advances toward her. His demands escalated in intensity and frequency and took on a more threatening physical element. Metro's response? Admitted.
And I've heard him say in the presence of me, how big his snake is. He has a snake.
That accusation that Braden frequently bragged about the size of his privates, that he referred to himself as Big Daddy, and informed people that they couldn't handle Big Daddy. Also admitted.
I couldn't believe that he would say something as heinous as that.
There's also the allegation that after Braden found out Collins' boyfriend had tragically committed suicide almost 2 decades ago, he began making outrageous statements and spread false rumors that she had murdered her boyfriend. Again, admitted.
His advances started getting more aggressive.
Then, after this man, whom we can now identify as being former coach Sherman Swindoll, accused Braden of sexually harassing him, the lawsuit claims Braden approached the school bookkeeper and a front desk clerk and requested that they provide him with a false statement that Swindoll was habitually late to work. Metro's lawyers admitted it's true. Should you not be ashamed for how you've handled these HR investigations? Despite multiple complaints about Braden, Metro Schools did nothing for months until after our reports. Braden was finally put on administrative leave, then he decided to retire. Jim Todd says the crux of the case against Metro Schools now becomes, when did they learn about the harassment and what did they do about it?
It's not just that it happened, it's that we knew about it and did nothing. So I don't see them admitting to knowing about it and doing nothing. But I do see them admitting to it happening, and that's very significant.
The lawsuit also argues that when individuals complained about Dr. Braden's behavior, Metro Schools conducted what were essentially sham investigations. Still, in their answer, the city's lawyers deny that the investigations were shams. You can go to newschannel5.com right now to read the answers for yourself.